In this quiet, small town, on this quiet, small street, there is one resident who rises above all this goodness of Agoura Hills. But who is this little person? And why the are we doing this segment? Tonight, on 1313, we dive into the inner workings of one Emily Lesser. Although legally still a minor, as of tonight, according to the Jews, she is now a woman. On May 16th, 2001, Emily was born in Thousand Oaks at Los Robles Hospital.
They said to give a couple practice pushes, and then they said, no, stop pushing, wait for the doctor. A couple pushes and she was out.
Next thing you know, there she is. Normally you have a child and they're supposed to come out screaming loud and noisy. And she just came out and was nice and quiet, eyes open, looking all around. And I was shocked. I was in love immediately.
Very sweet with big blue eyes.
She's an old soul.
She's an old soul, yeah. She's
very sensitive, very affectionate, very loving, very giving.
As she's grown, it's been amazing. Just totally amazing to watch her.
She's our very special first grandchild, and she is very special to us. Emily really wasn't very inspired to start talking until Daniel emerged on the scene. And suddenly, Emily, to claim her attention, needed to make herself verbally understood. Once she started talking, she never stopped.
Without taking a breath. I mean, this girl can talk.
She's always usually the first to start talking and the last to finish the conversation. Emily is definitely confident. She is very tough. Every now and then I have to walk around in a cup.
Emily Lesser, an Agoura screamer. The chica howls more than I do. She just screams, you know.
Oh God, can that kid scream? And like if she sees, a spider. Or like, God forbid, a shadow of a spider, the roof is coming down. I mean, she's screaming bloody murder.
She usually screams the loudest I've ever heard a person ever scream, and she'll jump about 5 feet in the air. I love scaring her.
Emily Lesser ain't the diva. I'm the diva.
In her first televised interview, it's now Emily Lesser's turn to set the record straight.
My favorite things to do are to go horseback riding, paint, dance, and play soccer. My next favorite thing to do is beat up my brother. I get crazy and frustrated with my brother a lot of times, and we have this joke that he has to wear a cup around the house. That's not actually true, but he probably should. But yeah, we're pretty out there and tough. What I find most challenging about my parents, well, there's two things. The first thing is that they often take away my cell phone, and they've started doing a lot more. The second thing is that I can't date till I'm married, but my brother, he's allowed to date next year. It's really tough to find somebody and get married and then start dating. I love everything about horseback riding. I really love to do it. It is one of my favorite things because unlike other activities, it's actually like a living being that you can have like a connection with. Horses are really loving, so I love horseback riding.
She is a very gentle soul. I don't know where she comes from. And she's beautiful, and she's smart, and she's talented.
What makes her unique is her ability to draw and make art. I think it's really cool. I'm not a very good artist, but I know she is.
She's just grown so much artistically. It's amazing that she's 13 years old producing such grown-up work. They just recently had an art auction for her mitzvah project, and we get to the auction and 5 of my favorites have already been sold. Her paintings are amazing, so she's privately said to me, I'll paint you a special one if you want.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's a great painter. Unbelievable.
If she sees somebody, an adult, do something, she's going to go do it herself. She knows no boundaries.
We usually bake cupcakes because we watch Cupcake Wars together. That's like our favorite show. So we try to bake like them. We work together well, and we always make like really yummy cupcakes and then eat them all. Emily's like a great friend to me, and I'm glad that I met her, and I'm glad that we're like best friends.
The 3 words that would describe Emily would probably be really funny, artistic, and adventurous. Artistic, creative, and outgoing.
She is just so kind and comfortable with everybody she knows.
She's really passionate and understanding.
She cares so much about her friends and her family, and just it's nice to have her as a friend.
She's a very powerful, positive individual. You know, I mean, when you're around her, you feel better about yourself.
I can talk to her about anything, and she's always open and has really good advice.
She's just awesome, and she has great personality. She's just a wonderful person.
Emily is a very loving, sensitive, considerate person. We're very, very happy the way she handles herself and she handles people.
She should be a diplomat. She really is good.
She is funny. She is sweet. She's everything.
Just always be like you are. Caring, loving, concerned. Love you.
I know every parent says that they're very proud of their daughter or son when they have their bar or bat mitzvah, but I am very, very proud of her, and I'm really proud of what has motivated her to come to this moment, and I'm just proud of who she is. Really, I couldn't be prouder. I tell her that all the time. I love you, Emily.
Emily, I'm very proud of you. Every day I'm proud of you. I think that you're an amazing young lady. You're talented, you're smart, you're driven, and you're compassionate, and never give that up. And I'm very proud of you for all of the hard work that you've put in to make this bat mitzvah come through. So congratulations and mazel tov to you. I love you, baby.
We hope that after all of this, you don't know Emily lesser, but rather you know Emily better. Happy bat mitzvah, Emily. Lots of love from all your family and friends.